Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought it would be a reminiscing feeling to film outside. If you remember my really old videos from like 7 or 8 years ago, I have a bunch filmed by this green pine tree in my parents' backyard. It's beside this noisy, loud machine thing at my neighbor's, like right next door. So I'm trying to be like as far away from it as possible because it turns on and off randomly, so I can't really time it perfectly. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay, but it's so nice out and I find that I don't get enough time outside, so I decided why not film outside today. It's a haul video, very simple. I like the greenery around me and I'm sitting on this love bench, or love swing is what we used to call it as kids. Before I start, I just would like to take in and appreciate the paleness of my body right now. This just goes to show how little I've been outdoors this summer. It's crazy how much I've been indoors. I've tried to inch my way outdoors on the weekends a little bit. It's been hard between my other job and this job to find that time to go outside before it gets dark. So we're gonna start with some non-Morphe products. Some stuff I just needed to fill up on and replace because I had empties, or I just wanted to try some new stuff. So I needed a new eyeliner, and this one was actually recommended by my sister. This is the Sephora High Precision Eyeliner. Guys, the brush on this is unreal, and by that I mean it gives you such a fine tip to work with, so you can make your wing as thin or as thick as you want. It really gives you that buildable option. It is a little bit more expensive because it is sold at Sephora, and it is Sephora brand, which I don't buy a ton of Sephora branded makeup. I really like this, guys. This is really good. It's worth $16. It's not like crazy expensive, but it's also not drugstore price. It's kind of that in the middle, kind of like MAC Cosmetics. So this is what I'm wearing today, and I love it. Just a little tip, when you do use it, I typically like to brush off any excess eyeliner on the side of the jar here, because there's a lot of that comes onto the brush. Alright, next is an oldie but a goodie, and I say oldie but a goodie, but I'm still using it since it's been released, and it's the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This is my go-to face primer for my face. I love the consistency. It feels like petroleum jelly, is that what it's called, on your fingertips, and I just find that it evens out my dry patches and stuff. It almost kind of fills them, so when I put foundation on, it doesn't cling to those patches on my face. It just smooths out everything. I've been using this for years. I think I've maybe used a few other face primers, but this has always been the one I've gone back to. It's drugstore, and it's just so easy to go quickly pick up when I'm running errands, when I am running low. The next product is an eye primer. I'm running low on my eye primer, and that's one thing that I don't normally run out of that quickly. I am running low, and it's my Too Faced one, Shadow Insurance from Sephora, and I was again at the drugstore, so I was like, you know what, I never see enough drugstore eye primers, but let's see if there are any available. So I passed by Wet n Wild, and I found one that is a long-lasting one, and it's called Photo Finish. I haven't even opened this packaging, so I don't even know what it looks like. Yeah, same, almost exact same kind of tube as the Too Faced Shadow Insurance that I'm currently using, so we'll see how that works. Alright, the next few products I actually have already filmed videos with, so I will link those both in the description box, so I won't go too into detail with either of these just because I'll feel like I'm being a very repetitive person. But the first is my Tarte and Whitney Simmons collab makeup kit. I'm currently wearing this right now on my eyes. I'm not going to go into full detail, but I will tell you it comes with a eyeshadow palette. Then once you open it, there's also a blush shade and a highlighter for your cheeks, her favorite mascara, which is the Man Eater mascara, and then a lipstick in Bare Bud. Now I don't know if Bare Bud is a part of their original line or if it's just a Whitney Simmons collab color. That's that. I'm wearing the lipstick on my lips right now, as well as the palette. Alright, so I think that is all for non-Morphe products. Now let's get into the Morphe products. I feel I got most of it at the Morphe store, but there are a few products I got on Beautylish.com, especially for Jeffree Star's Jawbreaker collection. It wasn't all in-store, only the eyeshadow palettes, the highlighting palette, and the, what are those called? The wands, like the star wand mirrors, he was also selling. So, let's get on started with this goodie bag. Alright, we'll start with some stuff that I had to fill up on again. So I have been loving this Morphe Fluidity Full Coverage Concealer. This is my second tube now. Oh, that's awkward. This is the old tube. My new tube is sitting in my bedroom, but I wanted to remind myself to put this in the video. So I have the old tube that is currently empty on camera right now. okay. I'm in the shade C1.55, which is super, super pale, as you can tell. This is super great for under your eyes. It doesn't really crease, which is amazing. And then I also put it on some blemishes. So I had to fill up on that. It's now my go-to concealer. Okay, I then got the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, which I've never tried, but I've heard amazing things about. It's like an aerosol can. The only thing is it's very large, which I guess makes sense for the price you pay too. I'm so used to like my little bottle of my NYX setting spray, and it's just so easy to travel with. This kind of is fat and takes up a lot of room, but I heard it's unbelievable and it smells good, so I'm excited to use this for when I run out of my next one. Okay, now we're getting a little bit of a mix into the Beautylish items. So I had to pick up some lashes to get free shipping for beautylish.com. So I got these Ardell ones in the style 105 black, and they're just like these natural full looking lashes. It's funny because I've always just looked at the store what kind of like looks good, and I just buy them, and then however they look on my eyes, kind of how it turns out. But there is a girl on YouTube that did a try on of like all the Ardell eyelashes of like the natural line and then all the other styles, so you could fully see what the eyelash looks on an eyeball, and I'm like, this is amazing. I don't know why I never thought to look this up sooner. So it helped me narrow down on the website which ones I should get, and now I feel like I've picked the perfect ones after watching that video. So I'll link it down below if I remember. Really looking forward to wearing these. I've been wearing lashes a little bit more when I've been wearing some more bold eye looks to kind of balance out that eye heavy look. All right, another recommendation from my sister, and it is eyelash glue. And I've been using the same squeezy bottle from like Walmart from Duo, which is the brand, for years. I should probably throw it out, but it's empty, and that was my excuse to buy a new one. My sister recommended this one from Velour. Now Velour, if you guys don't know, is an eyelash brand, also a false eyelash brand, but they're sold at Sephora and online, and they are a little bit more expensive. By little I mean a lot. I typically don't buy my eyelashes from there, but apparently their glue is really good. So I got this one. It's the lash adhesive. I don't know, it's just the white container. I don't know what the difference is between the black. I think this one dries clear, but the thing is, I'll show you guys, it's a wand. My sister said, you know, sometimes when you have that little bit of hanging eyelash off your eye, which I know we've all had before, it's so easy to go in with this and kind of fix it and stick it back on. It's a lot more difficult with a squeezy tube, and it's just fatter and not as small and precise. You can get in your eye. Not as safe for sure. You shouldn't be trying to glue your eyelash while it's already half glued to your eye, but this is what I would recommend if you're a heavy eyelash user. All right, let's move on to some brushes. I picked up some brushes from Morphe because they're very inexpensive, and I needed some more detailer type brushes for some makeup looks I've been wanting to try with this new palette that I purchased. So I picked up a few. Of course, there's only one Morphe store that is near where I live, and I hate paying the shipping and all that, and I like seeing the actual brush in hand. So when I was in the Morphe store physically, they were sold out of like all the bestseller eye brushes and face brushes, and of course those are the ones that Jaclyn Hill recommends, so it makes complete sense. So I had to get very similar type style brushes. I have 5 here to show you. So I got this small precision brush. It's an M149, and I thought that this one would be super great for like an inner corner highlight, under the lash line, a really defined cut crease. I just needed something that had a smaller head because I don't have a lot of small headed brushes. Then I purchased the M506, which is kind of just like a bigger version of the one I just previously showed. It's a little bit thicker, and it's all black bristles on the head. Then I picked up the M532, which is very similar to a MAC brush I have. I just thought it'd be a good one to have. It's good to have multiple of the ones you use a lot, because when you're doing different makeup looks, you don't want to, you know, have purple from the last time you did eyeshadow transferred to your brown and gold eyeshadow palette and onto your lid. So it's just nice to have a few of each. So I picked up this one, and I recently just did a reddish eye look, which I have already uploaded, and I will link down below for you. With this brush, amazing. Love this stone brush. I love how it's tighter at the bottom of the ferrule, and then it kind of expands at the top. Then I have the M441, which is just a white fluffy crease brush. Again, I have probably the most of these just because I use these so much, and I switch in and out eyeshadows so frequently for the crease that I do need a lot of these. So I'm glad I picked another one of those up. And then lastly, I got the M124, which is just this small, thin, tightly together bristled flat shader. And this one's really good for picking up color and really packing it on especially the pigmented shades or foiled eyeshadows, I would strongly recommend a brush like this. This is something I also would like maybe spray with a spray before I dipped into a like sparkly kind of eyeshadow, so the payoff is to the fullest. Then I of course had to stock up on my favorite liquid lipstick, the Velour Liquid Lips by Jeffree Star, and it's in the shade Celebrity Skin. This bad boy goes everywhere with me. It stays in my purse. It never leaves my purse. Anytime that I feel like I need to quickly put on a lipstick, this will just always be on hand, and it's a neutral, right? So it goes with basically every eye look and makeup look that you create. So I love the consistency of this, the longevity. There's no crazy stupid taste to it that is annoying, and the transfer from like your drinking glass is not crazy either. So I really like this. It's my second tube, and they're usually sold out, so I'm glad that I got my hands on this when it was in stock in the store. Then I picked up this makeup case, which is gonna sound so crazy, but Jaclyn Hill was talking about it in one of her favorites videos, and of course, you know, she's just trying to upsell and be like,
oh, and for all these makeup brushes, get this makeup case when you travel.
But I honestly did need a new one, because the one I currently have I got from IMATS years and years ago. If you guys don't even know what IMATS is, it's the International Makeup Artist Trade Show. I used to go all the time when I was in high school. It was like a once-a-year thing. I got this, like maybe it was like $10, unfoldable soft makeup brush holder, and you would stick your face brushes and then your eye brushes. The thing with that though when traveling is it's kind of annoying to have to unravel and unfold every single time and then roll it back up. This is just a hard case, which I know it's a little more annoying and bulky to travel with as opposed to the other one's squishy, so you can shove it into your luggage more so. But when you open it, that's how it looks like. So all your brushes would just be laid out. Now I know some people may think like your shimmer eyeshadow brushes would get onto your face makeup brushes, and I understand that, but that doesn't bother me too much. I would much rather open this and just see all of my brushes on hand, and I can quickly pick as opposed to having to pull them out of sockets every time, which is what my old makeup brush holder would be like. So I'm really happy that I'll be able to travel with this instead now. Alright, now getting on to some more Beautylish stuff. So I purchased the Jawbreaker palette right here from Jeffree Star from the Morphe store, but the highlighter I had to buy off Beautylish, and that's when I had to get the eyelashes so I can get the free shipping. So it came with a free serum from Bioderm, this random thing. I don't really use much of these. I just usually give them off to my sister, whoever wants them. I just want to say I got really inspired recently to play up my eye looks. I want them to be more colorful, more fun, especially for summer. I find that I'm always stuck in the same neutral eye, and this was the perfect opportunity to go out and explore with some more colors. This is Jeffree Star's first 24 eyeshadow palette, and it basically covers all the ground, guys. It has everything from your pinks to your purple, your blue, a green. It's just absolutely stunning. I did a makeup look with this already, and I'm planning to do some more in the future. In love. Some of the colors I can already tell you I love. I love this red shade, Licorice, and I haven't played with this one yet, but Gumdrop is like the purple lilac, like the perfect purple lilac, and I cannot wait to play with that iridescent shade. And then obviously Cute, which is just like a nice teal. I'm not a huge blue person when it comes to eyeshadows, but these definitely get me going. I'm excited. So another great thing with the way he created this palette is you can completely fold it over like this, so it's like a painting palette, guys. I like that he incorporated a mirror. I know it's more expensive when influencers do that, when they incorporate that into their products. Guys, it's so useful. I don't tell you, like there's times where I don't have my big nice vanity mirror to do my makeup when I'm at somebody else's house, and it's just nice to have a big mirrored eyeshadow palette, because that random time I do end up needing it. Oh, I'm just obsessed with this. And then you can also like prop it up like this. Now I will say this is a more expensive palette. This was a $78 Canadian, which is okay, it's not the most expensive on an eyeshadow palette, but it is now the second most expensive eyeshadow palette I have in my collection. So just be like wary of that. Is it going to be something that you're going to use often enough? I definitely think I will, especially like the reds and stuff like that. Okay, so the Supreme Skin Frost, I was amazed by the packaging it came in. I actually obviously had to unravel it for the last video I had to film with these products, but I did snap some pictures and I will overlay them right here on the screen. This packaging that it came in is unbelievable. If you guys know, Jeffree Star has a lot of tattoos, and he basically transferred them to this tissue paper, and they look so real. And as I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen that one on his arm. Oh yeah, I've seen that one on his back. Oh yeah, I've seen, like, that's his dog. It's just so crazy the amount of detail that went into this wrapping, guys. It's unbelievable, unbelievable. I can't imagine what PR packages may look like if he does those. I don't even know. I don't want to destroy it. I just want to keep it and frame it forever. forever, but that's like really weird because this is on Jeffree's body and I'm framing his tattoos. But alright, so I'll give you a quick little peek of the Supreme Frost. I love highlighters. I'm a highlighter junkie. And this is in the shade Diamond Wet. So it is a different colored packaging from their normal typical line, which is just the bright pink. So it's like a mono duochrome pink, and then you open it and it's like a foiled highlighter. Alright guys, well that was everything. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't a ton of stuff, but I thought that, you know, the couple times a year I do go shopping for makeup, I should maybe show you guys, since that is where the foundations of my channel started. Before you exit this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.